Welcome to the Empress Quarters, where we talk about style, life, and spirituality. And that is the exact topic today, spirituality. My name is Tori. I am your host here at the Empress Quarters, as well as Empire Exchange Weekly. All right, now it's been a while. It has been a while since I put out an Empress Quarters video. I have been sick. I've been going through it, but your girl's back. We're going to continue on like nothing happened. Let's get this in my face. All right. So, like I said, today we're talking about spirituality. And some people who already follow me, they know a little bit about spirituality. Spirituality is something that I do speak a lot about in my personal life every single day. And it's not going to stop here. It's not going to stop here. So let's get into it. Now, what is spirituality, you ask? Spirituality means something different to everyone. Now, the definition, I'm prepared today, baby. The definition for spirituality is actually the pursuit of something meaning, the pursuit of meaning, purpose, and a connection to something greater than oneself. This involves personal growth, inner awareness, and experience. I can't read it clearly. Of sacred or transcendent. Okay. So, spirituality is a subset off of religion itself. There's various types. For me, we're talking about me here. Once again, in the comments, talk about your spiritual experiences and what you like to experience, what you do experience. Either way. For me, spirituality is exactly that. It's coming to oneself, becoming that person that you know you are. Now, that's not easy for all of us, and some of us don't fall into it, but also that's not part of all of our paths, if you think about it. All right, so there are definitely different types of spirituality. There's 7 different types to be specific. I'm going to kind of run through them a little bit here. What's interesting about these 7 types is they all represent, to me, a different chakra. We'll talk about chakras a little bit. We'll touch on it, but we'll talk about that in a little bit. But the 7 types of spirituality is traditional spirituality. Now that's things like religion, Christianity, Islam, Hinduism. Those are the main ones, but there's other religions out there. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, I think there's like over 100 religions in the world. Some are definitely more practiced than others, and some have kind of faded away. Now, that doesn't mean that you should ever attack a religion. I'm going to be honest with you. That's stupid and low. It's very dumb and low if you attack a religion, regardless of what that religion is. I don't care what it is. Everybody has its practice. Everybody has something to believe in. Let them practice. Let them believe. Let them get closer to how they feel they need to be to whatever their higher being is. Now, this does involve communities of worship. This type of spirituality that's very based in shared belief and practices. Excuse me. As you all know, when I channel any energies, I do yawn. Plus, it is 11:16 at nighttime. I do apologize for that. I gotta start doing these earlier in the day. But I also work a job, so that's when those views up. I'm joking. And there's also mystical spirituality. Now, this is where you have more mystical experiences between belief and greater unity of the material world. So this is kind of like those people that are in and out. This is where you see insight on your life's purpose. It's kind of what I practice. Now, mystical spirituality to me is very third eye based. It's very like this would fall into the category of like Wicca or like some like witch practices. I hate calling them that, but you know, witch practitioners. There we go. That's a better word. Practitioners. Then we have authoritarian spirituality, where you adhere to a hierarchical structure. Now this aligns with more along like religions, because obviously you have like your priest or your I don't know what they're called for most religions. I do apologize if you practice a different religion. But this is more along those lines there. So I have fundamentalism with the exception of our beliefs. So definitely, like I said, it's a slope. Then there's intellectual spirituality. Now this is the pursuit of knowledge and understanding spiritual theories, as well as engaging in different type of analytics as far as spiritual concepts. These are people that seek deeper meanings and they study behind those things. Now these are people that literally what I'm doing here, and I call it investigative spirituality, because you're diving deep into something that a lot of people don't know about and they want to learn about. It is investigative. But definitely, we're all in that together. So there's not really any basis behind that. I think it's kind of a little bit in each one. There's nature-based spirituality. This is where, they use the deep connection with the natural world. Practitioners, it's also practitioners as well, find spiritual fulfillment in like hiking, gardening, observing wildlife. These are more the people that like to be outside. If you like to be outside, you are probably practicing nature-based spirituality. They find unity with the earth and cycles. You can also throw a little bit of like earth witch in there, some voodoo practices that I know of. Some hoodoo practices that I know of will also kind of go under that too. But hoodoo is a religion that started because we couldn't practice voodoo and we had a Bible. But we can talk about that a different day. We have secular spirituality. This is personal growth and inner experiences. I think without the reference of organized religion. So this is you looking into yourself. There's a lot of meditation here. I do know a lot of people that do this too. A lot of meditation. More of like a inward type of person. We have eclectic spirituality. Now this is based off of like spiritual practices and traditions, but it's normally on oneself. It's a personalized journey that evolves over time, incorporating elements from different paths that resonate with the individual. So this is pretty much saying that this is your path. So a lot of people do that unknowingly. I think a lot of people in their spirituality nowadays, they kind of don't really practice anything. And I'm not saying that this is an actual practice. This is more of like a way of life. And that's how I view it. All right. I mean, in conclusion, though, there are different spiritualities based off of your soul mission and your soul journey. Some of us are here to be the physical, which is go to church, praise God, which I'm not saying don't. I praise Him myself every now and then. But then you have the others, where it's like beliefs. It's inward movement. I like the flow of energy, the mystical, those type of things. But let's keep it real. Most of these things bleed into each other. These are just different types within them. All right. Now, once again, it is up to you to explore your spirituality however you see fit. Definitely don't want you to, going out there and exploring, I don't know, dirt when you're not into dirt, or going hiking and get lost, because baby, ain't nobody got time to get lost. I don't have time to get lost. You don't have time to get lost. What do I think here? Now, I already said how I view spirituality, but I'm going to get into a little bit of like my personal spiritual practice. Now, I do a lot of meditating. I don't do as much as I should. Let me be 100% transparent here. I do a lot, but I don't do as much as I should. I also need to go outside more. For me, I do a lot of assessing life, and that's because I'm an air sign. If you know by now, you know I have Gemini in my chart. I am an air sign, 100%. So I do a lot of assessing life, a lot of moving forward with things. A lot. Sometimes I don't even understand things, but at the same token, I know that eventually it'll show me what's going on. Drink your water. Oh, that felt so good. I'm also shooting a YouTube video after this, so head on over to YouTube to watch that if you feel inclined to. Now, what is the importance of spirituality? To me, the importance of spirituality is to become one with yourself. Is to open up to who you are. Is to follow that path. Sometimes our path isn't linear. Baby, we gotta take detours. We are human. We take detours. So with that, I challenge you today. Go find your type of spirituality and practice it. Do something that makes you come home to yourself. All right? And let me know in the comments what that is. Let me know in the comments what that is. Now, something else I did want to touch on today was the Kundalini and my story within that. And that I know the Oscars were yesterday. So we have some time. I might see if I can figure out how to put up a look for you guys. You guys can see a few of the Oscar looks, and I can go over those with you. Because, you know, I'm a fashion girly. So, before I forget here, a Kundalini, now the exact definition of a Kundalini, is primal energy, often described as a coil, like a serpent, which it actually means serpent in Indian, I believe, residing in the base of your spine, your root chakra. And I'm going to butcher this because I don't speak Hindu, I believe. Mahaladorhala. I know I butchered that. I apologize. But definitely it's when the energies are awakening in the 7 chakras, accumulating through the crown chakra. This can lead to heightened consciousness, spiritual insight, and self-realization. It's traditionally considered more of a feminine energy, but it does come to masculines as well. Sometimes the Kundalini Sakti flows freely through the chakras when they are clear and open. Now, what causes a Kundalini? Kundalini awakening specifically. It can occur spontaneously. Sorry, I clearly can't see. Well, this is through the spine, such as meditation, yoga, or even like energy work. Now, it is not something that is necessarily to be forced. A premature Kundalini kind of is not a good thing. But it definitely is something that happens when it's supposed to happen as far as your spiritual path. Now, from this, not everybody has one. I have had one. And I'm actually going to go through that in just a little bit with you guys. But when it comes to the symptoms, and how they can manifest, you get a physical sensation, tingling, heat, or energy moves up your spine. Kind of like a tremor, a back spasm, an unusual sensitivity, like sensitive areas from the back. Oh my God, when I tell you about that, it's insane. Emotional shifts, mood swings. Oh, I have those all the time. Sudden tears, feelings of euphoria, releasing past traumas, mental and spiritual effects. You can heighten awareness, clarity of thoughts, increase creativity, compassion, as well as a sense of oneness with the universe. Now, an altered perception is an out-of-body experience, vivid visions, or a deep sense of peace and bliss. Some have experienced feel more intense and overwhelming, and in rare cases, They do resemble psychosis. Oh Lord. And extremely disorientation from the energy is not properly integrated. If the energy is not properly integrated. Now, there are different stages here. Of course, number one is the initial stirring of energy at the base of your spine. You're gonna feel that. You're gonna feel that. I'm gonna actually explain how mine happened in just a little bit. It's gonna be a wild story, so buckle up, grab your popcorn if you don't got it. You're gonna feel a rise in energy through your chakras, and accompanied by a physical and emotional sensation, heightened spirituality, awareness, transformation, and what is that? Consciousness. You're gonna feel integration with an awakened energy into daily life, leading to self-realization and inner peace. You might be receiving a message very soon. I've had over 1,000 replies to my to this thing I made yesterday. It was on Threads, because sometimes you gotta fight hoes. Anyway, so with that, I'm gonna explain my Kundalini here with you guys. Just trying to check. Okay, good. Now the Kundalini that I had, first, let's just be honest, it was brought up. It wasn't brought on by drugs, but when I was with my ex-husband, we would do drugs together. Specifically meth, if anybody's asking. I'm super open about these type of things. I'm no longer on those things. That's not something that I do at all at life. But I will never forget, he left me one night to go with his other girlfriend. So of course I was upset about that. So I started watching tarot videos. In fact, this is also how I got into tarot and energy reading and all that stuff too. But so I got into tarot. Now, with that, I do remember I was watching a specific video, and to this day, I haven't found that video since. Oh no, I think I know what video it was. It was like just a random tarot video, and I was thinking to myself, oh, maybe I could read tarot one day. Mind you, the lights are off in the bedroom that I was in, and it's just me and my phone. So as I'm watching this video, you feel like a little, we're gonna say that this is my spine, right? My spine's not this fat, nor is it liquidy, but the base right here, you feel something start down here, and you just feel it hovering. And already I was like, that's a weird sensation. The minute I thought of the weird sensation, it shot up, and you can feel, it's like keys unlocking 7 different locks, and then it pops out the top of your head, just boom. And for me, my vision got dark. In fact, when I say it got dark, I thought I was dying. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't know what was going on. It scared the crap out of me. I did have a very emotional sector after that, for like 10-15 minutes. I didn't understand why I was crying, and then I passed out. But I went to sleep passed out. Next morning I woke up and I was like, damn, those birds are loud. The birds were louder. The colors are more vivid. We went to the grocery store. I was overwhelmed by energies. This is around 2020, so definitely it was different. It was COVID, so that just goes to show you that like this can happen at any point in time for anyone. And after that, I've been on a journey I've been put on the right path, so to say. Now, once again, I am not going to tell everybody that they need to experience Kundalini, because once again, it scared the shit out of me. And from all my research on it, I've noticed that you only get Kundalinis when you do have a spiritual path in life. Not everybody has a spiritual path in life. And when I say a spiritual path, like, a healer, or like a what else is there? A teacher or a one-on-one guide, stuff like that. But definitely, it's something to experience. Um, so since then, I have definitely been, just doing my thing here, uh, and helping people because that's kind of all I do. And have I been shit on for doing it? Absolutely. And I'm at a point in my life now where I'm appreciative of everyone that helps me because they don't have to. They don't have to, but I am appreciative of it. So if you're watching, I am appreciative of you. If you're not watching, you should. But definitely, it's definitely something different that a lot of people don't experience. All right. We'll get more into spirituality. If that's something you guys would like to hear, put it in the comments. I definitely do want to hear what you guys have to say about those type of things. Now, I am going to see if I can... Oh, maybe not. I don't know if this looks funny on your end. Oh, okay. I think I fixed it. Okay, so it might look a little crazy on your end. That's fine. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna pull up what I need first, and then we'll figure it out. So I'm gonna pull up some Oscar looks. We're gonna do. Oh, let's see. Oscar looks 2026. Now, the Oscar for men is like, if I'm not mistaken, I think the Oscars are just kind of like boring. Red carpet. This is what I want. Is it their names? Okay, there's gonna be some names in here that I'm either gonna butcher or just not understand. In fact, we're not gonna do this website. Let's see if we can find like a good website. Forbes. Let's see what Forbes has. Something that's easier to read and function. And I would like to see bodies, not just faces. Forbes, thank you. You have been welcomed. Let's see people. Okay, all right. I think I found a website. This was actually unplanned, so forgive me. Oh, we're gonna do this and then do this. Once again, I don't know how that looks on your side. We're just gonna go with this and hopefully it looks fine. You may not even be able to see it. Let me see. I don't know if you can see it or not. I'm gonna have to look back at this and figure that out. Oh, wait, I think I got it. As you can tell, I'm experimenting with you guys too. I don't know why I'm in the background. Oh, wait. Ah, there we go. Now I think I figured it out. We're gonna put my little self bed in this corner here. Okay. See, we're figuring things out today. Isn't that nice? Now let's go back over here. If I know exactly what I'm doing. And then we will not be signing up for People Magazine. All right, we're gonna talk about a few of these looks here. Since I got some time. So I don't know who Chase is, but her gown is gorgeous. Very, very. I like the blue. The blue on her skin is actually really, really pretty. In fact, can I get rid of this? Okay, no. The blue in her skin is actually really, her gown is really, really pretty against her skin. Once again, I don't know who Chase is. I don't know her ethnicity, but it's gorgeous. Michael B. Jordan, very attractive man. In fact, he won his first Oscar last night. I do not like the brown. I personally don't like the brown. I don't think I would have done that for him. It looks good on him in the sense of I think it's just classic, and it's a little bit boring. Not saying he's boring, but I feel like men at the Oscars are normally boring anyway. So for an Oscar outfit, touche, sir. Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet. Nicole Kidman, she looks cute. Not that I don't love the Kardashian Jenners, because I do think they are very interesting and influential. There's nothing to say here. But Nicole Kidman looks really good. She always looks good, though. I will say, though, her dress does give me very much like, what is that? The Woman in White vibes, except it's gold. So, girl, please fire your stylist. Gabrielle and Dwayne Union. Sorry. Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade, they're a beautiful couple to me. They support their trans child. They support trans people, which also is a great thing for them. That doesn't look like Gabrielle Union to me, but she's gorgeous. And I do like the idea of the dress. I just wish. I mean, I'm not saying her boobies are a little saggy because, sis, we all sag. But yeah, that's cute. And then I wish he would have wore something to match it. I'm very matchy. I wish he would have wore something to match it. Not saying that his outfit is awful, although it does look like he just walked off the basketball court. It's not awful, but I just wish he would have wore something to match it. Jesse Beckley, okay, you're cute, girl. That's a cute outfit. It's very classical for the Oscars. She won an Oscar, so good for you, baby. I have to watch movies again. This might help. Tiana Taylor, her face always gives. She's a very pretty woman, and that classic white, it gives like old school. And I don't know what the theme was, if there is a theme ever, but it does give very like old school. What I was talking about, like pin-up type style. Like this is what Marilyn Monroe would have worn in the 80s if she was around, because she was always breaking chains. But touche, girl, touche. Is it Jane? I don't know how to pronounce your name because this stupid thing keeps getting in the way. I like it for you. I wouldn't wear this. It does look like somebody took a rug and kind of just attached it to the bottom, but it's cute. The color is actually really cute. I think they like the color the most. I think that's what's actually standing out to me is the colors. Demi Moore, she's cute too. The thing about Demi Moore though is, I mean, I know she looks like she's a little out of her mind. Maybe she's had too much to drink. I don't know if she drinks. Sis, I'm sorry if you see this. You may not see this, but I'm sorry if you see this. And I'm not coming down on you at all. You look cute. It's just, I feel like you could have bought this coat at Walmart. I think it's cute for you. And I don't know what type of feathers those are, but they look like they hurt. Olivia Rodrigo. This is very prom-esque. I like the skirt though. The skirt is actually really, really cute. Dua Lipa and Cullum Turner. I didn't know Dua Lipa was in a relationship. They look cute together. Once again, I feel like, for me personally, if you're a couple, I feel like the man should always match. No ifs, ands, or buts. Like, you see that gold part of her dress? He should have had a gold shirt. That would have made this 50 times better to me. Cute outfit, though. I don't know who Suki Waterhouse is, or, I know who he is, Robert Pattinson, but sis, what of them look like she took some big ass silverfish and put them on her chest. The rest of the dress is nice though. I like the back of it, and to me they kind of match. I wish she would have had more white or whatever color this is, but it's okay. It matches. Melissa McCarthy looking like a granny. Love it. She lost a lot of weight and she looks really, really good. I will say, um, she lost a lot of weight. She looks good, and I think she needs more fitted outfits. I think this isn't a fitted outfit, but it looks a little baggy to me. It also looks hot. Girl, I know you. Them sleeves is burning with the cheap rhinestones. Katie Hudson, turn your dress around, sis. Rose Byrne. Meg Ryan. Okay, she looks good. This looks like a TikTok dress. It also looks backwards. What's up with these backwards ass outfits? This one just don't look like it fits right. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know who Rose Burns is either, but also I'm not there. Mike, if I could read, Paul. See, Paul looks cute. Your stylist gets an A. Priyanka. Oh, and Nick Jonas. Are they dating? Clearly, I don't keep up with celebrities. This is what I'm talking about when I say match. Now, could that have been a different? Could her dress been more like his coat, or could his coat been more like her dress? Absolutely. But I think this is the closest we're gonna get to a match. Of course, you do know the Oscars are very much, it's a black tie event. So you're gonna get some classic things, but I do like the color on this. I wish his pants were the same color. And yes, okay, so earlier I said it looked like a rug. This gives me very much disco vibes. I love this dress. In fact, sis, put that back in my closet when you're done. Kim Kardashian looks like a snake. She actually, I mean, did she bump her head getting out the car? Because why is this like this? And I love, I was gonna say I love Kim, but I can't fully say that. Don't know who you are, but the dress on your body is really, really cute. You're actually serving in this picture, and I need you to relax. Kendall Jenner. Okay, that's a really cute blue. Fits her body very well. She doesn't look like the rest of them, and I enjoy her because you don't hear much about her. Zoe's cute. I don't know where she got this dress from, but baby, you're too cute for that. Return it. To be fair, though, I don't know anything about this lady besides her name. So that could be like a grandma's dress or something, and she wanted to wear it. Oh, it's from Saint Laurent. But they set you up, honey. Mandy. Okay, Mandy. I love this color dress. Now, this is the color that dress that Priyanka should have been wearing. Because that matches his jacket. This is cute. These sleeves are huge, and I bet you they are hot. But it's cute. This type of dress I would wear, to be honest. Actually, yeah, I would wear this type of dress. I love me some Sierra and Russell Wilson. Wilson, first of all. I felt like we've seen this dress on her before. But I like how he always lets her be the star. So hold on, just a sidebar. Whenever I get married, whoever you may be, if you're watching this, which I'm sure you are, if we go on a red carpet event, which we will, let me be the star. Actually, no, you can be the star too. Felicity Jones looks like she has grandma's curtains. I don't know who this is. I also don't know who this is, but that's a really pretty color in her skin tone, and her hair is done nice, and her skin is glowing. Bella Hadid. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Love it on her. I feel like on anybody else that would not look very good, but she almost looks good on almost anything. Anyway, Sarah, is that Sarah Pigeon? She's dressed like a pigeon. That's probably not her name, and somebody's gonna call me out, and I wish you would. That'd be lovely. Simone, I love that. I love that color. The color on her skin tone is gorgeous. Ellie Fleming. I like this, but I don't. I like the fit, but I don't know what all this is. Put in the back. I would have put it in the back. Connor and Hudson Williams. I don't know who they are. Connor Story and Hudson Williams. I mean, I don't know. I think are they homosexuals? Y'all might need to help me. Put some things in the comment. But I do like the idea of the outfits, and I love this. That I'm thinking they might be a couple. I'm assuming they're a couple. I could also be wrong. Queen Latifah, always a class act. Although once again, I feel like we've seen this dress somewhere. She just bought a new like shawl thing to go over it, which I don't blame her honestly. Elise Gonzalez, that's pretty. Looks like a nightgown though. Dakota Fleming, also pretty. Looks like a nightgown. Hailey Bieber, now the dress is stunning. She's pretty. I just don't like her. But she's pretty. The dress is stunning. Would I wear that? Absolutely. But I got too many curves. I feel like she's skinny, way skinnier than I am. Jeff Goldblum. And I don't know who Emily Livingston is, but sis, your whole cheeks are out. I don't even know if this can go up. And I love the fact this looks like a big old coat. I don't know her name either. What is that? Harami. Jessica Alba. She's still out there acting. I feel like we've seen that dress on you before too, girl. Alessandra Ambrosio. Oh, I love the see-through. This is pretty. This is pretty. This is different. I like this. Barry. Who are you, Barry? Clearly, I need to watch more movies. I like the collar. Barry came to play. You look nice, Barry. I think I said this to you last time. I think he was at the Grammys when I did that too. Yeah, Grammys when I did that too. This is a cute little plantation dress. I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like this could have did without this one. Or if they could have placed it a little higher, because it looks like it's going to irritate her leg. She's pretty legs, though. Why do I have two Dua Lipas? This is also gorgeous. Kiki Palmer always comes to play. Never, I mean, she slays. She don't come to play. But I love this part of the dress right here. Kiki wasn't playing no games. I bet your whole booty is out. I'm not sure who this is. Some of these people I have no idea. So if I skip them and either you are them or you love them, please leave a comment from what they're from and I'll take a watch. Quinta, she looks good. I like that dress. 10s across the board. Laura, she looks good too. Okay, Rachel gives very much like Marie Antoinette in the face, and the dress is also giving Marie Antoinette, like 2026. Like if Marie Antoinette was here now, that's what I can see her wearing and looking like. I thought Jane Fonda died. Am I crazy? I know I'm not seeing a corpse. This better not be an old one either, because I'd be very upset. I could have sworn Jane Fonda just passed. I could be wrong though. I know I'm wrong because she's right here. She's 88. I thought she bit the dust. I'm sorry, Jane. I thought you would have passed. She looks good though. Really good especially for 88. I thought she was in her 60s. Speaking of 60s, I don't think she's that old. Tracy Ellis Ross. I love it. You know what's funny? I feel like She's literally one of the Ross children that have like stepped out of their mother's shadow and just became their own person, and that's why I love her. I actually also loved her hair back in the early 2000s. Great. Diane Sawyer, she's also still alive. She said, "Let me stop doing 60 minutes and go out on these people's red carpet." All right, Diane Sawyer, that is Diane Sawyer, right? I could be wrong. Probably wrong. Jessica Williams. Okay, cute. Don't know who you are, but that's a very tight, cute dress. I don't know who that is either. I'm sorry. I don't know who you are, but daggone sis. Danielle Brooks. I'm gonna have to look up and find out who you are because you look like an athlete and you are gorgeous. Gorgeous. I wish you would have had something on her neck to break up like all this the space. But everything else is fine. Like the legs, beautiful, crisp. I feel like if she sits the wrong way, you're gonna see all the cooter. But that's all right. That's all right. She's cute. She just looks normal. I forgot Lisa. Yeah, she just looks normal. Is that hair? Is her dress made out of hair? Or is it bondage inspired gown? Bondage. Okay, sis. I didn't know you like it like that. The hat. The hat makes this whole outfit. I don't know who you are, but you're a servant and I love it. What's her name? Helen Hunt. Okay, to her credit, I think she got set up. First it's like it's too much white. It's a weird creamy white, and then I don't know what this is in the middle, and it's giving very much this should all have been one piece. The shoulder pads aren't giving to me. The pearls, it's like she went old lady. Like, okay, this is what it's giving: first lady at the top and stripper at the bottom. Like I don't understand here. Who's your stylist? Because I will fight them for you, Miss Paulson. Okay, who's next? Heidi Klum. She always looks nice. Always looks nice. Here's Kiki again. Kiki. I don't know how I feel about this Kiki. It gives very much like those statues you'd see back in the 90s. I think these are the best outfits that they had on the red carpet and during the show. I don't know, Lisa Ann Walter, that's really pretty as well. Really pretty as well. She kind of looks like a Golden Globe herself. But definitely, all right. Now, I just wanted to go over those with you guys. I think I figured that part out. Will I be doing that all the time? Absolutely not. Okay. So, once again, welcome to the Empress Quarters, where we talk about style, we talk about spirituality, and we talk about life. I appreciate you listening. Like I said, this is the first episode I put out in a while. It's a little bit of a longer one. It's because I decided to go in there and do some what is that word called? Some looks. Either way, stay beautiful, stay bold, stay those beautiful things that keep you the person that you are. And if I made you laugh, if I made you, feel something, if you want to learn more about spirituality, don't forget to like, comment, and send this to somebody else who may want to, uplift themselves, or maybe just hear me say something crazy, because this is where you're gonna hear it. Like Jane Fonda, I feel so bad for you, lady. I thought you had gone to glory. Anyway, but definitely follow me on all of my socials, Empire Exchange Pod, as well as Tori _ the THA _ terrific. And I will see you all next week. And as I always say, stay divine and stay royal.